So, in the adaptations of the animals, what do you mean by the adaptations? So, adaptation, it is nothing but whenever any living organism, they have to cope up with the environmental issue, means they have to cope up with the nature. So, this is called as the adaptations. Okay. So, today we will see what are the different types of adaptation in the polar region and as well as the subtropical region. So in case of the adaptations of the polar bear, if you see this animation, its predator and the prey are unable to see it. Why? Because they have the white fur. The great thick white fur they have, it has the too thick layer of the fur. It helps the bear to prevent prevent the predators. Okay, so it has a long whatever the fur, and it has a very strong sense of smell. It helps the bear to locate and catch its prey. Okay, so this is the thing, it has long curved and sharp claw. So with the help of these claws, this helps to walk in the ice. It has a long curved and sharp claw in their leg or in their arms. Okay, so this helps it to walk in the ice. It has a layer of fat under its skin. So this layer, it is acting as an insulator. So it keeps the body warm and it prevents to keep the body from the cold nature of the whatever the wild nature. Okay, so this is whole the types of the adaptations which the polar bear have. Next, we will be talking about the penguin. So it is also you know, in the polar region it can also be found. So penguin adaptations, so these are all the adaptations of the penguin. So they have to move in the water, they have to breathe, and they have to warm for the survivability in the cold nature, and they have also the protection, the adaptation, and as well as the diet. So in case of the water, if you see the movement, for movement they have a flappy wings, and in their body they have the streamlined body, so that it can reduce their resistance power. And the pair of wings, this is forward, this helps to move forward and the backward. Okay, so this is the thing. And in case of the waterproof feather, they have the feather but it is totally waterproof, so this helps to swim in the water faster. So this is in case of the adaptation in the water. Next, we will be talking about the warm nature, how they can prevent the cold nature to still they are living in the polar region. Okay, so in case of the overlapping feather, it is covered with the blubber. Okay, so this is how they holds the heat. They holds the heat in their body. Okay, and for the protection, always they move in a group. This helps to give protection from the predators as well as, and it guard around the eggs whenever it gives the parental care. Basically they are giving the parental care whenever they are laying the eggs. This is the thing. And for the swimming purpose, they use the zigzag movement. Okay, so this is, and in case of the diet, you can also tell in the squid, the krill, and the fish, means some zooplankton they can eat, which is available in the cold water. And for the breathing purpose, their muscle and tissue, it is so modified. So that's why they helps, means the muscle and the tissue, they helps to hold the increased amount of oxygen. Okay, so this is, we know that whenever we visit the cold region, means the polar region, in the north region, so that is the thing, whenever you go, that time the oxygen amount or the oxygen capacity of the air, it is going to be decreased. So that's why their muscle and their tissue, it is so modified, so it can hold the air. Next, we will be talking about the migratory bird. Migratory bird, it is a thing. So for the migration, again the survivability reason it is there. For the survivability, some bird it is there who change their habitat. Means from the polar region, they change their habitat. So they can come in the hot region. So whenever the winter region it will be over, then again they will come back. This is a well-known example that is known as the Siberian crane. Siberian crane, it is in the winter season. The temperature, it is, we know that the temperature in the Siberian region, it is very, very low. Okay, so minus 50 degrees centigrade. So that time they migrate from that region to the warm region like India's Rajasthan and in the east part of the India. So that time they migrate. So why? Because the reason, again the reason, it is survival. Okay, so for the again the winter region, when it will be completed, that time it will again come back. Next, this is the image. It is showing you the tropical rainforest. So this is the major area which is denoting as a tropical rainforest. So next slide we will see what are the different types of adaptations so that the living organism can adapt, can accumulate with these the tropical rainforest. So reasons for adaptation, why they have to adapt in this, means why the vegetation it is so high. Okay, the tropical region on the earth and the regions which are close to the equator and hence receive more amount of sunlight during the year. Okay, so that is the reason, one of the reason. And in case of this tropical region, most of the time it maintain almost equality of the day and night time. Do you know that? And in case of the temperature, if you want, the temperature it is going to not decrease as well, 15 degrees centigrade, and whenever it will high, that is as 40 degree or 40 to 42 degrees centigrade. So it is very, very good for the living purposes. So this is, and whenever in case of the tropical region, the vegetation it is very high. So that is why the competition between the animals it is so high. Due to large habitation, the animals often also compete with the available of their food components. So next, different animals found in the tropical rainforest. So let's see. So this is the red-eyed frog. Red-eyed frog because they have the red eye and their feet has some sticky like substances so that they can climb up easily on the trees or on the bark of the trees. So this is the one of the adaptations. Next we will see the monkey. The monkey has a long tail. You do know that the monkey has a long tail so that it can climb from one branch of the tree and to the another branch of the tree, that is for holding purposes, the tail region, and for their grips, means for their hands and feet have a structure that helps them in holding the branches of the tree. Next, the toucan bird. Toucan bird adapts themselves so that they can find food easily. See the beak nature. So the beak is very, very long and the strong in nature so that it can take the food easily. Though the food it is, suppose it is in weaker stem, but still they can eat with the help of their beak. So next it will come the lion and tiger. They have the thick skin and sharp eyesight and sensitive hearing. This is the most important adaptations in case of the lion and tiger for their survival purpose. Next, the lion-tailed macaw. The bird lives generally on the trees in the tropical forest because it has the such adaptation so that they can feed on the insects, seed, fruits, leaf, flowers and the stems also. So this is the thing for they have the adaptations, and they have also the silver white mane, the mane or the around their mouth region. So this is for attracting the female one. Next, it will come the elephant. The elephant found in the tropical rainforest also have the adaptation for their tusk and the trunk region also. So the trunk it is so long because it can sense a smell from a far region. Okay, so that is the thing, and they have the tusk. So it eats the food and it helps to it helps to clear the bark of the trees. That is the reason. And they have the large ears. Large ears means this is allowing it to hear sensitive sounds. It helps to hear the sensitive sounds though it is coming from the far distance, so, but they can sense. Okay.